Okay, now we look at how to sketch the diagrams with a minimum of 2 rays to determine the characteristic of image formed by spherical mirrors. So here, they mention a minimum of 2 rays only, which means it can be more than 2. But I just want you to stick to 2 only. Kita lukis 2 saja, no need to lukis 3 because it will be complicated nanti. So we just stick to 2, but I will show it to you how to sketch all of the 3 rays. Okay, so let's see the first one. Okay, this one will be applicable to both of the mirror, to concave and convex. Okay, so first kita akan lukis objek dekat depan cermin, and then we pick any point. So yang paling senang is at the top of the object. So here, bila kita sudah pick one point, okay, because ray 1 here, dia cakap kat sini kan, it must be parallel to the principal axis, passes through or diverge from the focal point F after reflection. So maksudnya dekat sini kita akan lukis daripada point ni satu straight line. Okay, kita akan lukis satu straight line, and then depending on the mirror lah, kita tahu untuk concave, okay, dia akan reflect. Okay, apabila dia reflect, dia akan pass through F, and then this one dia akan reflect balik, but actually because F tu adalah dekat belakang mirror kan, bila dia sampai dekat mirror ni and then dia reflect, and then actually dia akan pass through F, tetapi dekat belakang mirror. So apabila dia dekat belakang, line yang dilukis must be dotted line. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, the second one here, okay, it must passes through or is directed towards the focal point F, is reflected as a ray parallel to the principal axis. Okay, so tadi kita ada straight line and then pass through F, straight line and then pass through F. Now kita terus pass through F, kita terus directly daripada point tu terus pass through F, barulah dapat satu straight line. Sama juga untuk this one, pass through F and then we take one straight line. So kalau dekat belakang must be dotted line. Tu adalah yang kedua, so dia terbaliklah dengan yang first. And then yang ketiga, passes through or is directed towards the center of curvature. So daripada point ni kita terus pass through center of curvature. Okay, pass through center of curvature. This one pun pass through center of curvature, which is at the back of the mirror here. So again, kalau dekat belakang must be dotted line. So yang paling penting dekat sini, apabila kita lukis, we must lukis area. So here, sebab dia adalah daripada point and then menuju ke sini kan, so kena lukislah area dia, and then dia akan reflect balik daripada point ni, dia akan reflect. So area dia ke sini. Sama juga untuk this one, and then dia akan reflect balik. This one pun sama, area ni menuju straight to F and then dia reflect balik, so akan ada area macam tu. So it's important to draw the area for each of the line. Sama for this one, since dekat sini kan dia akan reflect on the same path, so here and then dia akan reflect balik. Sama juga for this one. Okay, so there are 3 ways that you can sketch in order to see the image formation for the mirror. So kita akan tengoklah after this. Okay, misalkan tunjuk satu and then you can try it on your own. Okay, now kita tengok how to sketch the diagram for convex mirror. Okay, so we know that convex, kita akan ada convex mirror ni di mana dia adalah curving outwards. So we have here at this point is in front of the mirror, and dekat sini adalah back of the mirror. So we start with drawing an object. So kita draw an object in front of the mirror. Okay, so kalau ikut yang tadi, okay, we follow the first one first, di mana kita akan ada satu straight line and then go pass through F. So straight line and then pass through F. Daripada point ni, lukis straight line. Okay, lukis straight line and then pass through F. Okay, so kalau pass through F dekat belakang, it must be dotted line. and then dia akan reflect balik kat sini. So lukislah dia punya pointer to here, and then dia akan reflect balik. So that's the first one. And then the second one, okay, because we can only draw minimum 2, which is kita tidak perlu draw lebih daripada 2 sebab nanti dia akan a bit complicated. So you can either choose this one, follow this one, or this one, in which nanti kamu akan dapatlah the same image formation. So kita pilih yang kedua ni, di mana we have straight line, and then we have one line pass through F, and then baru dapat straight line. So we have here, so we have one go straight to F, lepas tu baru dapat satu straight line dekat sini. Okay, straight line ni kalau dekat belakang, remember it must be dotted line. This one pun dotted line juga. And then dekat depan barulah dia akan jadi full line. Dekat depan ni akan jadi full line. Dia macam ni kan, and then dia akan reflect balik. And then reflect balik macam tu. Okay, so dekat mana intersection point tu, dekat situlah image yang terbentuk. So kalau dekat sini kita tengok intersection point adalah di sini kan. So this will be the image. Okay, so now daripada image ni kita boleh tentukan image properties yang ada. So there are 3 things you need to write down for the image properties. First, is it real or virtual? Second, is it upright or inverted? And then last one, is it diminished, same size or magnified? So kita tengok image ni kan. So is it real or virtual? So macam mana mau tentukan adakah dia real or virtual? So always remember kalau dia opposite side of the object. So object dekat sini kan, and then image yang terbentuk adalah on the opposite side, which is at the back of the mirror. So it will be always virtual. So kalau dekat belakang, it will be virtual. And then you see, is it upright or inverted? So dekat sini kamu tengok image yang terbentuk ni upright kan, because kita start daripada point dekat sini and then bertemu di point dekat sini, di mana point yang samalah. Point ni adalah at the top of the object. So image here at the top of the image. So as you can see, it is an upright image. And then last one, we need to see whether the size, is it diminished, same size or magnify. So kalau kamu tengok, this one is the object. So image yang terbentuk adalah smaller than the object. So it will be diminished. Okay, so it will be diminished. So now this image is formed at the back of the mirror. So ada 4 benda lah kamu kena tulis, list down kan. Is it real or virtual? So for this case, it's virtual. And then upright, diminish, and then start lah dekat mana image tu terbentuk. Adakah di depan, di belakang? Is it in between of F and C? So you just start the position of the image. So dekat sini, okay, since this one is the P, right, pole. So the distance from here, from the object to the P, okay, kita akan label sebagai U, di mana dia adalah distance object. And then distance daripada P kepada I, kita label dia sebagai V, which is the distance of the image. This one will be the distance of the object. Okay, so for concave mirror, you can try it on your own later on. Okay, now kita tengok the equation. Equation, we call it as mirror equation, di mana 1 over F is equal to 1 over U plus 1 over V, di mana U tadi tu macam yang Miss tunjuk, dia adalah object distance. Okay, object distance from mirror. Sama juga V adalah image distance daripada cermin, and then F here will be the focal length. And then we have linear magnification. Okay, we have linear magnification di mana it will be simbol sebagai M. hi, which is the height of the image, divided by ho, which is the image object, no, salah ni, which is the object height. Okay, it will be the object height, and then ataupun kalau kita menggunakan in terms of image distance and object distance, dia akan jadi sama dengan negative V over U, di mana V adalah image distance, U adalah object distance. So ni adalah formula yang kita akan gunakan for this subtopic. And then one more thing, we need to see the sign convention. So always refer to this table untuk sign convention. Kenapa sign convention ni sangat penting? Because nanti kamu akan first it will be to determine the properties of the image. So kita tengok dekat sini, if we have object U, kalau kita sudah kira U ni kan, and then kita dapat dia adalah positive sign, maksudnya dia adalah real object. Kalau kita dapat dia negative sign, dia adalah virtual object. But in your syllabus, it will be always real object. So virtual object ni tidak wujud lah dalam syllabus kamu. And then if we see the image distance, which is the value for V. So if the V is positive, it will be real image. If it's negative, it will be virtual image, where it will be at the opposite side of the object. Di mana selalunya objek kita memang akan di depan cermin. And then we see focal length. Okay, focal length, kalau kita concave mirror, dia bagi tahu concave mirror, focal length adalah positif. Kalau dia bagi tahu it is convex, it will be negative. And then linear magnification is to show, okay, kalau linear magnification kita adalah positif, maksudnya image yang terbentuk adalah upright. If it's negative, image yang terbentuk adalah inverted. And then the height of the image sama juga macam linear magnification lah. The height of the image, kalau positive it will be upright, kalau negative it will be inverted. Okay, so kita akan tengok example in the next video. Okay, that's all for this explanation video. Thank you.